Alright, I'm back. I got full heals. Oh man, I've never really... I don't know if I can fight a dragon yet. I haven't killed a dragon or fought one, really. Level 15, so... I don't know. You can try it. First dragon, let's go. I've done tons of damage so far. Oh man. Looks like I'm gonna die. Kill me. Get me out of there. I need to get back more. I'll just stay over here. Okay. I don't know how much heals we got. 3 heals left, so yeah, it's not looking too good. Get a little chunk off him. Probably need to be stronger. Probably need to be stronger for this. Two heals left. No. No. I'm back here. Alright, ice on him. Yeah, I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I am so dead there. Do we run away? I think so. Can't do this yet. Another area. Yeah.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Let's do it.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Let's go.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, it is an honor to meet you at last. Bringing the Templars into your ranks was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Exactly what would be required to get that Imperial support?
I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, Prepared to shock the assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, Gaspard. Finding him is my priority.
Are you serious? That is a grave allegation, my friend. A foreign power meddling now, of all times? I have no doubt this Tevinter is hiding within the ranks of the Elven delegation. They're up to something. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Go, let's go, let's go. Get on to the court. There's something to do here. Talk to you. Eyes me with suspicion. Can't believe that.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you?
Hear
It's a
something
gift from
shimmering.
Princess Montbéliard, enchanted by the
I'll find it.
Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
You're not going to find it standing here.
Be evicted.
Can you not spare a moment of pity for a soul in
I'll
need?
find it. Don't worry. You can hear it. Got it.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
I found it. Nice.
Is
All right.
this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Core Pruo. So I gotta get the Core Pruo before I go into the cold. Guess I'm going in.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside.
Yes.
How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death.
Oh,
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol.
don't worry.
Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'm not
I-
intimidated by stuffy or legion nobles.
I know how to talk.
These people burn cities as a diversionary tactic and assassinate one another as a feint. The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never...
It's Game of Thrones. Let's do
When you meet
this.
the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Let me go.
Let's go in.
Let's go.
Keeping everyone waiting.
Everything will be fine.
I haven't got the core approval yet. Like,
And Rusty watch over us all.
okay, so how big is this area? Is there other objective things I can do in here before I go to the court, or Grand Ballroom?
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense of humor.
Talk to him.
Need to have this jacket let out a little.
This dress uniform is...
I can hardly believe Gaspard and
Formal
Celine
armor
are
would
the
have
same.
been better.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to
How
get
could
them
the
here.
Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
Gaspard never struck me as pious.
Yes,
Must
ma'am.
think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Well, my guest. Let me in.
How can they call this?
How can they call us?
I heard the Grand Duke.
All right. Let's talk to this person. What do you want? Shall we dance?
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan of the Ostwick Circle
Thank
of
you.
Magi.
Thank you very much.
Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful, champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of
Yeah,
the
buddy,
divine.
watch out.
Cousin, my dear sister,
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
My
Lord
turn.
Inquisitor, we
Oh.
welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm not gonna say that yet, right?
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
Call up the ball.
You're in danger. End the ball. Send everyone away.
Inquisitor, we suspect that our court has overwhelmed you. You may benefit from a glass of wine and some time to recover. No doubt you will find something in the ballroom to entertain you.
Fine. Didn't you think what I said was kind of weird, or what?
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Fine. Everyone wants a word with me. Can I get the court approval yet? Like,
Warm my mind, Papa. Are they in good health?
oh man, I gotta talk to lots of people. Stink.
Papa's perfectly happy.
It's true.
I'm not. I'm just gonna avoid everyone out here. Bye. I'm going. I can't handle this anymore. Get me out of here. Too much. Alright, let's talk. Where you at? Where you at?
To see me at all?
What?
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
The poor people, right?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages' veins?
Yvette?
Everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
Of course.
Mage bones everywhere. Practically a carpet of skulls over a river of blood.
Ew. Ow, awful.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No,
She once told the Duke of...
absolutely not.
Tell me.
She still plays with a doll collection when no one's looking.
Thought so.
That's
Thought so.
absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I thought so.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Oh man, oh man. Do I have to make a choice at this thing? Steak.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Don't make me make a tough choice. Unbelievable.
Is that him?
Me. I can hear you. I'm standing right here. Talking about me when I can hear it.
Celine was having the entire week.
Can I leave this place? Wait, where am I going?
Good.
Oh no.
I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Alright, let's get it on in there and own it up. Alright, I still need court approval, like serious. Serious lie. Serious lie, court approval. Need court approval like crazy. This. Don't want to read the plaque.
Get these pastries out to the diplomat.
Oh, I would love some pastries.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Really now? You turn me down, seriously? I can't go down there yet, can I? I want some pastries. Blocked off from the pastries.
I still remember the day they came to tell me.
Liliana, let's talk again.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe? What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Yeah.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps?
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk.
You're killing me with your words.
And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Alright, enough chitter chatter.
Be on your guard.
Get me back in there. Who's next? You, I've talked to you too. Let's talk. Let's talk. Not really.
Down this infiltrator, the better.
Such a pity that we
Carry on. Fine, let's talk. Who would you support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You want military. The other person said not military. Did I see who you want to support?
So many crimes of fashion.
Who
Tell
do
me.
you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Orlais. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
Either. You're neutral,
Be on your guard.
and the other two want the other two. The one neutral, one wants girl, one wants guy. Let's go. So now, where am I supposed to pick out here? Is that purple thing right there I gotta do? Gotta talk to someone else? Probably. Talk to someone else.
We can only hope Celine
You must dance with me, Commander.
Go in here. What did I do? Oh, it is open now. I'm here, everybody. Question you.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Wait, eavesdrop. How did I do that?
Leave us.
Ah, fine. Solus. Solus, what do you want to say?
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Do you? You see anything?
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Yeah.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
I'll be back.
And well.
I'm gonna save it up. Yeah. Save it.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Wait a minute, where am I going?
My Lord Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I guess.
What's the message?
This is so exciting!
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
I need an alliance, not a conditional promise.
Her Majesty believes in the Inquisition. She is determined to show her support.
And she will do so. She is Andraste's faithful servant.
She will outmaneuver Gaspard. There can be no doubt.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Don't know. Gonna make me make a choice soon, aren't you? There's someone here, upper level. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to eavesdrop.
Did you need something?
I'm just eavesdropping.
Did you need something?
Alright, let me go back. Finish my eavesdropping.
Gaspard is wasting his stuff. Interesting.
Alright, I'm eavesdropping. I see blood. What? I see blood. What is that supposed to The blood leads right to him. Are you bleeding?
Be here, stranger.
Aww.
He hasn't made the pickup.
Oh, here we go.
It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
Who's bleeding all over the place? Seriously. We have a situation. Council head.
Interesting. Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain?
Heard something.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Very suspicious. Something odd is going on. I can hear Shimmer. I got something.
Well, well.
There you go.
What's this?
What is it? Clues. Something's gone wrong. Yeah, I got a clue of some sort. Interestingly awesome. This is pretty fun, actually. I know something bad is going on in here, but I don't know what. I really don't know what.
Inquisitor, are you enjoying the ball? This
Sure.
is your first presentation at court, is it not? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, let me ask you questions.
Inquisitor, enjoying the ball, I hope.
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh, yes. This is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Anyways, I'm
Good
out.
evening, Lady Marcelette.
Can't handle it.
Another time, perhaps.
I gotta get back out there. Alright, what's next?
I don't like that Grand Duke.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
What, 1 of 30? Okay. Court approval. Oh. My court approval will drop. Oh man. Better hurry up then. Holy moly, this place is huge.
Get back before I'm missed.
Yeah. Got in here. I hear shimmering. Where's it? Hear it. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I gotta get back soon. Okay, this right here is suspicious, this room. Alright. What's this all about? What did I do? Can light these? Oh, that's weird. Alright, I gotta go back. I need more core proof, actually. This. Statue. Can you hear shimmer? Alright, I gotta go back now. Gotta go back now. Get me out. Back.